guided by his field vision all season and has seen his way to 5th in the league in rushing. It's the Vikings and the Falcons coming up.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Oh, big hole left side. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Brandon Powell. There's a marker down. He is past the 25-yard line. But let's see what the flag is about. Here's 1st and 10. Cousins gonna throw. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They go play action with Cousins. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. Jamal Adams with the good coverage, able to break that one up for the defense. Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Cousins. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Now Penix to throw on second down. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown Falcons. It's his third touchdown on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Cousins. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Play action now. It's Cousins. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. And that touchdown catch, number 23 on the year. It ties him with Randy Moss for the most TD catches in a single season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. The Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He connects with Mims. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with the first pressure. Gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Cousins. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. That's Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Here's Powell to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. He's caught a touchdown pass already in this game. As you get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown receptions to this point in the season. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd down. Cousins. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his...
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Penix. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going on. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now, Cousins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jamal Adams with the good coverage, able to break that one up for the defense. Cousins now. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. just shy of midfield. A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's going to dial up another deep ball, and he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Vikings. His second touchdown of this first half. And that's going to do it. Receiving touchdown number 24 on the year. He breaks Randy Moss's all-time mark of 23 back in 2007. There's a new record holder with 24. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return starts at the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. We'll start. I fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Now a second down throw for Cousins. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Cousins. And that is caught. He fought through the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vital. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is, he pumps up the football. The Vikings have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First and 10. Throwing is Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. On 1st and 10, Cousins. In trouble. Down he goes. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Cousins now on 2nd down. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. He's got it. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a half he has is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken around the 11. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan had both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They go play action with Cousins. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They run it once more with Jones. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. David Onyemata in on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
A first down throw for Cousins. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be taken down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll run it here with Jones to the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. They'll try and run. It's Jones. Powering forward. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Vikings have got it. Yeah, we dominate. This is the best starting field position you could ever have. 1st and goal from the 1. They look to run with Jones. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll throw. It's Penix. We'll try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. From the gun, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On 2nd down, Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Now Penix. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. On the handoff, Jones. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Minnesota.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Now Jones.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Greg, kind of a head-scratcher in this one. A fumble or two here or there. That's going to happen. But they've continually put the ball on the ground in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything quite like it. And kind of seems like when it rains, it pours. It gets a little mental for the ball carriers. They're kind of contagious in a sense, Mike. But you know who also gets really wrapped up in it is the defense. They say, hey,
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Snake, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of
oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
To these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
So a win here for the Vikings. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.